Flying with balloons can be an extremely skillful thing. It's one of the reasons that people enjoy ballooning is that you have an option of just drifting with the wind and finishing up wherever it will take you, or trying to put the balloon where in fact the wind isn't going, which means finding a different wind pattern to take you somewhere else, and that's where the skill comes in. Balloons work on the principle that if you displace air with a gas, then it will become buoyant within the ambient air. Consequently, we use a gas which is hot air, which produces lift. We burn propane to heat that air, which produces that lift, and away you go.
The only problem we'd really have in a balloon would be a fire, right? Because we're talking about gas, and that would be about the only real problem we'd have, right? It's a gas leak. And
we're coming down quite fast at the moment.
Yeah, well, we've got the wind that's taking us along, right? We're coming down because we've got a fair bit of weight, right? And this is what we have to start judging. One of the things in the ballooning, I believe the hallmark of a good balloon is he has a feel, right, just for the burner. And you've got to be able to judge what's going on. Come in.
Now, to me, we seem to be coming down quite close to those power lines.
One of the things we've got to try and do is when we're coming down is to judge the descent rate, but...
Now, you're going to land us by that fence?
No, I'm not going to land you, I'm just going to get near it.
What would you say caused us to run into the ground like that?
Well, we picked up a fair bit of surface wind then, and even while it was flat, okay, there's all sorts of things that happen. If you do low-level flying, you've got hills to worry about, you've got gullies to worry about, you've got water to worry about, you've got trees to worry about, and depending on how you want to work your balloon, you've got to use the topography of the land to get your winds. Everybody thinks ballooning is just going, up and down. The art of ballooning is to use the land, use your height, use your winds. Now, to use your height, you've got to sort of go up and down to find the different levels of wind. If you don't find the right wind, well, then you come down and you start looking at...
part of the ballooning championship, but you stuck a $1,000 check on top of a flagpole this morning. I know you said the first person to grab it can keep it, but you know, I think we've missed out.
That's right.
How'd you feel?
The wind changed as it took off.
How'd you feel about that?
Oh, well, it doesn't really, I haven't signed it yet. So, no, it doesn't really affect me. I mean, you know, I think that the conditions are fast enough today. Anybody who can pick that up is a very, very good balloonist. Really good. And good luck to him.
How often does this sort of thing happen? How often does someone do something like this, put a check or whatever on the top of a flagpole?
That's half a tick, I'm going to burn. Well, this is the first time it's happened in Northam. This is the second time we've had the Australian National Balloon Championships, and I just felt that, you know, on a fun day, and today is a fun day of flying, where we can take people up who want to go for a fly and just get to feel what it's like, that they had something to go for. And, you know, if people want to, whether even in the championships or not, if they want to go and try and get a check off a pole, I think that's unique, you know.
I believe it's been done elsewhere in America, for example, where car keys have been put on the top of the
That's
pole.
right, yes. Unfortunately, I'm not that benevolent or that rich or whatever.
When you're about 100 meters away, the adrenaline really starts to pump, and the zizz is absolutely undescribable. Six feet is not bad over 4 kilometers. It just does show to people that really don't know anything about ballooning that whereas you can't steer them, if you get the thing right in the first place, you've got a very good chance of getting fairly close to your mark.
And it really is amazing up here. The silence is phenomenal, and then all of a sudden that silence is broken by the burner, which just lifts the balloon above any obstacle. It's really quite weird. There's no way of stopping this thing or steering it. You just run with the wind. Despite the traumas of landing, champagne was enjoyed by pilots and crew alike, and it seemed almost a shame that there had to be an overall winner, and that was TV personality Judy Lynn. As for me, I'm still up in the air about ballooning.